In the final year of the war, as the Allied armies pushed into France, the U.S. Army built a base that held a single, extraordinary secret. It was entirely fake. This was the domain of the 23rd Headquarters Special Troops, a unit whose mission was not to destroy the enemy with force, but to deceive them with a grand orchestrated illusion. Their base was a traveling theater of war, a collection of inflatable tanks, rubber artillery pieces, and powerful loudspeakers. While real divisions fought and bled, the 1,100 men of the Ghost Army performed a silent, crucial play. Their stage was the front line, and their script was written in radio signals and shadows. The operation was simple in concept, audacious in execution. They would arrive at a quiet sector of the front, under the cover of darkness. By dawn, they would have built a base for a phantom army. Crews inflated dozens of Sherman tanks, perfectly detailed replicas made of rubber that looked real from a few hundred yards away. They set up plywood artillery pieces and fake command tents. Their radio operators, trained to mimic the sloppy fist of real combat operators, filled the airwaves with the fabricated chatter of an entire division discussing troop movements, supply problems, and fake attack plans, knowing German intelligence was listening. The most haunting weapon was sound. Audio engineers had traveled to real training camps and recorded the precise, layered noise of an armored division gearing up, the deep-throated roar of tank engines, the clank of treads, the shouted orders of sergeants, even the clinking of mess kits. They edited these sounds onto giant reels of film. At the front, they would broadcast this symphony of war from speakers mounted on half-tracks, making the forest echo with the presence of 30,000 men who did not exist. For 2 weeks, they would play their part. Trucks drove in looping convoys down the same country roads, kicking up dust to simulate constant traffic. A handful of men in different uniforms would be seen repeatedly by potential spies in local villages, creating the impression of a vast force. Their goal was to make German high command believe a major Allied attack was coming here, forcing them to divert real powerful panzer divisions away from the actual point of attack. And then, as silently as they arrived, they would vanish. In a single night, they would deflate their tanks, pack up their speakers, and slip away. By morning, the field would be empty, a ghost town where a phantom army had been. Their greatest success came in March 1945, ahead of the crucial Rhine crossing. The Ghost Army impersonated 2 full divisions, 30,000 men, along a 20-mile front near the German city of Bingen. For 7 days, they created such a convincing illusion of a massive buildup that the German 8th Division was pinned in place, staring at rubber tanks and listening to recorded engine noises, while the real 9th Army crossed the Rhine 20 miles away with dramatically less resistance. The men of the Ghost Army carried sketch pads and paintbrushes along with their radios. Many were artists, architects, and designers drafted from New York and Philadelphia. Their creativity was their primary weapon. They fought a war of perception, where a carefully placed dummy truck could be as valuable as a real one, and a well-timed sound effect could save 1,000 lives. After the war, their story was classified for decades. They had no base to return to, no ground they had truly held. Their legacy was the battles that didn't happen, the casualties that were avoided. They proved that in the calculus of war, a brilliantly told lie, staged from a base that was nothing more than an idea, could be one of the most powerful weapons of all.